Today is Sunday, December 27th, 2020, and I'm here at Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World. Today will most likely be my last visit to Magic Kingdom for 2020, and a last look at the holiday overlay of the park. And to celebrate, I figured I'd bring you all out to take one last look at the whole park in all of its holiday glory, and I also made a special dining reservation to a place I've never eaten at here at Magic Kingdom. This is it, last holiday cavalcade I'm gonna see for 2020 here at Magic Kingdom. Right now, the Walt Disney World Railroad is still closed for refurbishment, and it does not show a reopening date yet. But I will be watching out for a reopening date, and as soon as it's open, we're coming to take a train ride. I really miss it. Crowds are looking surprisingly light today. I wonder if they'll pick up for New Year's Eve. Of course, Walt Disney World is running on Park Pass reservations, so everyone here had to make a reservation in advance to be here. But weekends have been very, very crowded. Some annual pass levels are blocked out right now. I think it's gold and under, so that could be part of it. But this is definitely an anomaly for this week of the year. Of course, this entire year has been an anomaly, so. Still a little bit chilly, but it's not a major cold front like yesterday when it was 40 degrees at Universal. Today it's in the 50s and 60s and it feels really nice. Perfect Spirit Jersey weather. The beautiful Crystal Palace restaurant is where we'll be dining today, and I've never dined here before. The Crystal Palace is normally a character dining experience. It closed in March 2020 with the rest of Walt Disney World, and it reopened very recently. However, it has not reverted back to character dining yet. It's just a dining experience. I've heard only good things, and I'm so pleased I was able to get a pretty last-minute reservation for this today, although it looks very, very crowded. The view of Cinderella Castle from here by Crystal Palace, even with all the trees there, I actually find it beautiful with all the trees there, with all the green and life and shade. I like to see parks landscaped beautifully, and so do the ducks. The way things are working right now with dining reservations is you make your reservation through the My Disney Experience app or website, and when you arrive, you can check in through the app. It lets you know exactly what time you can check in, and once you do check in, the app also lets you know when it's time to head into the restaurant. Of course, you can always check in with the cast members at the front if you have any questions, but basically you can do everything pretty much through the app, check in, and then it lets you know with a notification when it's time to go in and be seated. And that's it, we're checked in for the Crystal Palace dinner, and I got a notification saying they'll send me a text when it's time. But I found this little nook to stand in and wait with the beautiful nature behind me. It's so lush back there. I love seeing Magic Kingdom like this, and I'm just watching the seagulls fly around and enjoying every second of this. Soon, this holiday music will not be pumped in. It'll be regular Magic Kingdom music, which, hey, we all love. But it's just fun to sort of soak it in. I can also hear Adventureland from here. It's right over that bridge. Can you hear it? Just right over the bridge. I can hear the drums. Perfect day. That was quick. Table's ready. Let's go check in. I am great. Thank you so much.
I love you guys. They're so cute.
Thank you. Here we are. It is my first time.
Okay, well then I'd like to welcome you here while we celebrate Friendship Day every day.
Thank you. I love this atrium in the middle. Look, it's Pooh. Cute. So I guess it's called the Crystal Palace because it's a Crystal Palace. I adore all the Victorian touches and theming in here, the sort of late 1800s greenhouse vibe I am totally vibing with. Like every Walt Disney World restaurant right now, and pretty much any theme park restaurant right now, you're gonna scan the menu and it's going to pop up, and we're here for lunch. So you basically choose your salad, you choose your entree, choose your dessert, and yeah, like I said, I've never eaten here, so this is gonna be all a surprise to me. I got the most amazing table. I lucked out so good. I'm sitting like with this beautiful planter behind me, and the atrium right up above me, and No big deal, just a nice castle view. This is awesome. My server just came over and he's gonna bring bread and salad. That's all included in the meal. And here are the entree choices. He did say that the chicken and the prime rib are the most popular options. So there's crispy fried chicken, bone-in pork chop, prime rib of beef, catfish and shrimp, and southern fried cauliflower, and that's a vegetarian option, a plant-based option. I chose the chicken at my server's recommendation. He said it's really, really good, and I like that they have honey pot drizzle because this is all Winnie the Pooh themed. It's a celebration of friendship here. Normally, Pooh and Tigger and Piglet all come out and greet you. We'll definitely come back when the characters are back, but even without them, it's really beautiful. I love all the stained glass windows, how bright and light it is in here. It's like a flowery, giant, beautiful atrium. And oh my gosh, the view of the castle is just... you can't beat it. First course has arrived and it's a lovely looking salad. Got some walnuts in there, blue cheese, onions. Let's dig in. I've also got some corn biscuits with, I think he said honey butter, garlic butter, and hot jelly. I think that's what he said, but look, it's a hidden Mickey. Now, if I were dining with someone else, we'd be sharing this, so we'd be plating, you know, onto our own individual plates. It's just me, so I could theoretically eat out of the large plate, but I'll go ahead and be proper here and just put it right into my little plate here and then go for it. And I'll also have a biscuit. Ooh, they're very warm. I've got 3 choices of topping here. Let's try some nice butter. That's really good, the honey butter. Ooh, with the candied walnuts, it's so good. Like a nice sort of light vinaigrette ranch type of a thing. Really good. There are actually 2 kind of biscuits in here. There's the cornbread ones. Ooh, we're getting some nice sun. And then like a regular biscuit. So let's have that too. And let's put some of the spiced jam on it. Interesting. I think I like the honey butter best though. Because of the bright sunlights and because the walls are lined with windows, this is a beautiful place to eat during the day. Seeing the blue sky everywhere shining throughout the restaurant, it's such a nice atmosphere. Also, this salad has these lovely chunks of watermelon in it, and they actually taste really good in there. They're really fresh and they go well with the blue cheese. It's like fruit and cheese, like it's really good. My entree has arrived. The fried chicken with the honey pot drizzle, macaroni and cheese with a crumble on top, and seasoned collard greens. Looks so delicious. Whoop. It smells really, really good too. I don't even know where to start. I'm kidding, yes I do. We're starting with the mac and cheese. It's got like a bread crumble on top. Oh, look at that cheese. That is very good. Very cheesy, very delicious. The crumble, the bread crumble is so good. Oh yeah. Collard greens are good. They've got chunks of meat in them. They're tangy. All right. Let's get into the chicken. Let's try one of the smaller pieces with some honey drizzle. Ooh, I drizzled it. The honey drizzle is like very, very honey. Like very strong honey flavor. It's really good, but it's like, it's almost like a maple syrup, like thick type of a flavor. So everything's really good. There's light meat, there's dark meat. Everything's delicious. I would drizzle it, but since it's just me, I don't really have to worry about that, so I can just go ahead and dip it. But I'm really enjoying everything. It's a really nice experience and good food. It's really pretty that as the sun moves through the stained glass windows lining the ceiling, the reflections are seen on the opposite walls. So you see all those colored rainbow reflections there. Those are coming from the stained glass windows with all of the colors. It creates a really beautiful effect. It really does feel like being in like a magical secret garden in here. I love the lamps and everything. See, there are more rainbow light reflections up there. Okay, this is the dessert tray. That is a lot. I certainly won't be able to finish this all on my own, which I feel a little bad about. I'll have to come back as soon as Sam can come back, we're coming back here to have dinner and share all of this loveliness. But I'll definitely try it all and share my thoughts with all of you. This is decadent. I don't know if this plate spins on purpose because these are all meant to be shared, or if it just spins because, but it's pretty cool and I can't stop spinning it. So, all right, here's what we've got. We've got the seasonal fritters with powdered sugar and chocolate dipping sauce. We've got the banana cream pie, which I believe is that one. We've got hummingbird cake. I have never heard of hummingbird cake, but it looks so pretty with these like dollops of cream on top. That's really pretty, unique, something I've never tried before. And a honey of a cupcake is what it says. Very beautiful dessert, very beautifully presented. Look, it's slowly turning to sunset outside, and you can see the golden hour on the castle. Let's take a little look at that. Since I've never heard of or tried hummingbird cake before, let's try that first. So I'm sort of digging in here. And it looks like layers of like crumbly, soft cake. I don't even know what it is. It's interesting. It's like a little fruity, a little sweet. It's good. It's not what I expected at all. Crispy flowers. Those are good. The hummingbird cake is pretty, and it is good. Oh, I see. It's got like fruity filling in the middle. It's nice. It's really good, actually. It's creamy. I didn't get the filling the first time. I think that's what I was missing. Oh yeah, it's a lot better. This middle layer here is like a fruity filling. It's really good. All right, let's try a fritter. I definitely, again, cannot eat all of this, so I feel bad a little bit for having it all, but it is what it is. Let's put a little chocolate on that. Ooh. It's like cinnamony. More chocolate. Ooh. It's really good. Let's try the banana cream pie. It's got a chocolate shell on the outside. You can see that it's like, so it's like a crunchy, like pie shell of chocolate. See that? It's like a pie shell. And then inside is the banana cream. And then on top is frosting and chocolate drizzled across it. It's really good. Wow. I would never pick banana cream pie, like out of a choice of desserts. But that is actually very, very good. The chocolate crust is so good. Oh, I'm really digging this. Wow. All right, I've made a mess of everything. Let's separate the cupcake. Here we go. I've separated the cupcake because my plate is just a mess. We've got this paper wrapper on it. Let's just try this like bubbly top here. Get into that. Oh my gosh, there's a lot going on in here. All right, so this whole bubbly top is like a, I can't think of the word for it, like a creamy thing. You know what I'm talking about, people. And then there's a cupcake in there, so let's try it. I don't know if it's lemony or like very raspberry. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's very tart. It's like a raspberry tart, if you will. I'm not so much into the tart things. I don't love raspberry, so this is good, but this one's not so much my jam. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put that one right back on the plate. I think my favorites are the fritters and surprisingly the banana cream pie. I would never have expected that that would be my favorite, but it's really good. I think that's the one that I'm gonna eat the most of out of all of them. And just so you know, the adult dinner was $39 and you can use your pass holder discount here for 10% off, so I did. All right, we're all done here. Let's head back out into the park. Look at this beautiful carpet. So this would normally be where the buffet is, but right now it's served family style to your table. There's a beautiful glow right now as it's just past the golden hour and moving towards sunset. It's really lovely. And not that I'm one to film restroom areas, but since no one is in here, I'll just show you this beautiful waiting room. And they've got their own private restrooms in here right now. The seat is isn't available because of the times we're in, but when things are normal again, presumably you'll be able to sit here and relax under this lovely chandelier. Good night, Pooh. Thanks for the wonderful dinner. And good night, Eeyore. Don't think I forgot you. They're both made out of flowers. That is so pretty. Good night, friends. Back out into the park on a beautiful evening. Oh, it's getting chillier out tonight. It's dropping into the 50s, which is pretty chilly for here in Orlando. And there's a good amount of people milling around, but it feels strangely serene and really peaceful as the golden blue is settling in. And I think we're gonna walk around. I'm gonna check the app and check wait times. And let's ride some rides. Let's enjoy this beautiful evening here at Magic Kingdom. Oh! I think I caught it, but I'm not sure if I caught it. My camera turned on quickly enough, but the very first castle projection of the evening and fireworks burst just went off. There's Saturn and Jupiter, by the way, before they set for the evening, right above Crystal Palace. And not as close together as they were, but still pretty darn close. Wonderful, we caught it. In case you're wondering, if you will be here over the next few days while the Christmas projections are still going on, they happen every 15 minutes. And one of the ways that you can tell it's about to happen is there are jingle bells that go ching, ching, ching. And also these large spotlights shift. So they like do a little pattern shift. There's a little jingle bell, and then the castle lights change and the little fireworks blast happens. So all of that together, when you see it happen, wherever you are in the park, point your eyes towards the castle, you should be able to see the blast. And it's been a really beautiful touch. Main Street USA looks amazing. It's always beautiful, all lit up in the evening. But this is one of the last nights of the Christmas lights for this year, for 2020, until next year, 2021. So let's soak it in. Well, I guess we'll just follow that star. We'll follow Saturn and Jupiter, and they're hovering over Adventureland, so let's go have an adventure. Jungle Cruise has a Christmas overlay called Jingle Cruise. It's really fun, and I haven't done it this year yet, and this will probably be my only chance to do it, so hello. I think we're gonna pop in line. I've seen this line looking much longer lately, so I'm guessing 20-30 minutes tops. They even changed the sign to say Jingle Cruise. There's holiday decorations all over. The line's moving very quickly, and we've got a really cool view of those spotlights coming out from Cinderella Castle behind the Swiss Family Robinson treehouse. It looks really pretty. I got in line at 6:30 p.m. I'll let you know what time we board. They've got a Christmas tree and presents all in the cargo. I kind of want that map. They've even got a Christmas name on the boat, the Noel Nelly.
Those songs certainly take me back. Now I'd like to make a dedication of my own. The next song goes out to an old friend, the one and only Trader Sam.
Oh. The Yule Log Lolly.
All the stars palm trees sway. Hearing the sun shine by day and all the stars at night. Let the island breathe, let the sun
I think this might be our ride. Let's see.
All the way forward there, please. Watch your head, watch your step. Use that camera, please.
Look at this cute guy.
Children.
Plexiglass barriers here between each party. So I have my own party today, so I've got my own little section.
Patrick, I'll be your skipper. I'll be your captain. I'll be your guide for the next 3 months as we travel down some of the greatest jungle rivers in the world. Please, very good. Up on the left, you'll see we have the second most feared animal of the jungle, the African bull elephant. Hi, friend. What's this right here? A safari camp with some uninvited guests. Hey, so good job at parking the Jeep there, fellas. Off to the left there, you'll see my good friend Ina. Hi, Ina. All in 1 minute, and anyone can drink in there. Cool, ladies and gentlemen, these hungry hippos look like really friendly creatures, but they can capsize an entire boat just like this one. The amazing, the stupendous, the eighth wonder of the world, the backside of water. As we skipper through the climb, you see those ruins up ahead? That's an old sacred temple. What do you think, Doug? Should we go in?
Yeah.
It's now telling what we'll find, so keep your eyes open because I'm going to keep mine closed. Stay down there, fella. Stay down there. No, 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 don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. Don't you even think about it. It's Sam, seen up here on the left. Or as we call him this time of year, Trader Sam. But sales have been kind of shrinking lately, so Trader Sam is a special for us this week. 2 of his heads for just 1 of yours. Any takers? I mean, think about it. Any way you slice it or dice it, you can come out ahead of the deal. Now here's some food for thought. If people who only eat vegetables are called vegetarians, does that mean Trader Sam is a real humanitarian? I mean, he just loves to serve humans, believe it or not. He is complete strangers for dinner. What a guy. Well, with that said, it is now time to approach the most dangerous part of our trip, the return to civilization. So I want to take this opportunity to say you all have been an absolutely outstanding crew today. However, in just a moment, I'm going to need you all to be outstanding on the dock right over here. So please remain fully and completely standing in your seats until we've come to that full and complete stop of the dock. And be careful on your way out. The boat rocks. You don't want to be here when it rolls. That's a real headbanger. Watch your head, watch your step, and use those hands.
Thank you. Thank you. So much fun, and it's always fun to see the Christmas overlay, and Trader Santa's probably the highlight. I got in line at 6:30. I waited like a little less than 20 minutes. It's 7 p.m. and I'm off the ride already. They've got all this queue set up for when Haunted Mansion has a huge line, but right now it's a complete walk-on. So let's do it. Pretty cool. Haven't seen the queue look like this for quite a while. We're just walking right on. It was listed as a 10-minute wait, but I think that's kind of just like a default. That means there's no wait. Look at this. No one.
The Haunted Mansion. Now, as they say, look alive, and we'll continue our little tour.
I'm loving having this area to myself, but I know it's short-lived because people are behind me, so we better look alive. Wow.
Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion. There's no turning back now.
It's awesome.
From regions beyond.
Interrupted our tour. Please remain seated in your due bucket.
Spiders,
Attention on and entering your
all
and
spirits, wherever they're at.
Had a little delay there. Definitely, I would not mind if the ride stopped here for a little bit.
Kindly remain seated. continue our tour in just a moment.
We'll live happily
I'm in Fantasyland now. This area is always a little bit of a bottleneck, so it's not really a good gauge of crowds. But obviously Peter Pan's Flight, long line. It's a Small World has had quite a long line lately too. That's normally like a go-to with a short line, but lately, long line. So I'll be looking forward to riding that again soon. But right now I'm trying to find like maybe one more thing to ride before we close out the night. Let's see. It's gonna take some strategizing. I love Disney strategizing. Cinderella's carriage has been out as a photo spot during the holidays, and it's really, really beautiful, but I've only seen it during the day. And I was just walking through, I looked over and I said, what is that sparkly beautifulness? And it's the carriage at night. It's even more beautiful. So gotta stop in for this photo op, definitely. Cool, got it. Hopefully it came out good, but I got it. And it's a really pretty photo op. I decided to get in line for Prince Charming's Regal Carousel. Fun fact for you, this is technically the oldest ride in Walt Disney World because it was built in 1917. Now it's undergone extensive refurbishment and changes through the years, but the original ride was made in 1917. Should have been looking. Good horsey, let's go. Another fun fact for you, there are 85 horses on the carousel, and the horse with the golden bow on its tail is said to be Cinderella's horse. So we'll take a look at it before we leave. Golden bow on its tail. That was fun. Well, it's only appropriate after riding Prince Charming's carousel that we walk through Cinderella's castle. And there's the jingle. Yay! It's 8:50 p.m. There's one more hour and 10 minutes of the park being open, and I figured let's just take a little walk through Tomorrowland. It's such a beautiful evening. They've got the red and green Christmas lights up. It suddenly got very, very cold out, and I was gonna get a hot drink from Joffrey's, but apparently Joffrey's is a hot ticket attraction here because there's a huge line for it, and it's partly because people are spaced out, but whoo, boy. I just saw something in Star Traders that made me gasp. Oh my gosh, that's all new. That was not here last time I was here, and how much do we need this? We need this. These are cool too. They're notebooks made to look like VHS covers, see? It's just a notebook with paper inside with a VHS cover, and you can get a cool Disney pen or pencil. So nice little like gifts. I remember having a ton of these. at some point in time, especially this one. Check out what I just did. I mobile ordered a hot tea from Cosmic Rays, and I'm standing outside of Cosmic Rays, but waiting for it to be ready. And this way I get a hot tea because it got really cold out.
We're here at the Starlight Lounge doing our little show from opening to closing every day. And if you've been out there wondering where my backup vocals are coming from, frankly, so am I. They're invisible. I call them my space angels, as they save my act. This is what I heard. Thank you, and thank you, girls. Hey, how about those space angels?
They're invisible.
Well, it's high time I told you a little something about myself. When I was just a little sorky, I wanted nothing more than to get into intergalactic showbiz. Lucky for me, I was raised in the entertainment capital of my planet Zork, New York City. New York.
Comedian in this town. Now where you going, Mac? I ain't got all day.
Hey, take me down to Uptown. I want to see that big green lady out there in the harbor. My mom! Thank you, you're too kind. Hey, Cosmic Ray, if you're out there, I was only kidding about the raise, man. Actually, folks, Ray pays me weekly. Very weekly. I'll be waiting for you.
Bye, Sonny. See you next time. Oh, I don't want to go back out into the cold. Woo, people are bundled up now. I love seeing these when cast members paint them on the floor. And they dry really quickly, so you can only see them for a little bit after they do them. That was nice and cozy. I definitely sat in there watching Sunny eclipse for an inordinate amount of time, but I love it. It makes me laugh every time. Anyway, I just wanted to give you a quick sort of reminder rundown in case you weren't aware, or in case you were kind of wondering about how things are working right now. The way things work right now for pass holders like myself here at Walt Disney World is that we can have 3 perk passes at any given time. So you can be holding 3, and when you use 1, now you have 2, so there's a 3rd one you can use. So after today at midnight, I can now book a 3rd perk pass because I have 2 that are tied up already and booked for upcoming dates. So at any given time, I can't always be here just anytime I want. I have to sort of pick and choose wisely, and sometimes I can luck out and get same day perk passes, even when it looked like there wasn't a perk pass days before, because I guess people dropped them. I'm not sure exactly the mechanics of how that works, but sometimes, for instance, like Hollywood Studios, that's a perk that's in really high demand. I'll be looking all week and there's nothing, and then I'll look day of and there's something. So if you're a pass holder like me and you're looking and it's like that, you know, that's something that you can do, is check day of and see if something opens up. Now, if you're an out-of-town pass holder and you're staying on property, you don't need to worry about that because you will have a lot of days open to you. Maybe not all parks and all days, but you should have a lot open to you. Especially coming into January, I think that a lot more days are going to open up. It's not the holidays anymore, so I think there'll be more availability. The reason that I'm saying all of this is that is why today is most likely my last Magic Kingdom visit of 2020. My park passes are all tied up after this, and as soon as today is over, I will be making that 3rd park pass for things that I specifically want to do in January, well, the last day of December and in January. So I do have one more Walt Disney World visit, but it's not at Magic Kingdom. So this is it. This is our last look at the Christmas overlay, the Christmas castle, the Christmas firework blast, all of the beautiful things that they have implemented for this holiday season. Hold on, I'm about to run out of batteries. Okay, there's a fresh battery. So basically, that's why I wanted to come out tonight and bring you all along to just see Magic Kingdom in its 2020 Christmas form one final time this year, because this is probably the only time it's going to be like this. Next year, Christmas will be more like normal of years past, which we're all looking forward to. But it's been interesting to document this year, and I think, you know, it's just interesting. It's just a very different time, so here it is documented for you and bringing you some Disney magic, the holiday magic, the park all lit up and sparkly, and just close out this year on a positive note. I do have a few more things coming up. There's 4 more days of this year. I have at least 1 more video, maybe 2, and then I'm gonna start 2021 strong. I'm gonna start January. I have a ton of ideas. I have a ton of cool stuff I'm gonna do. And with all that being said, I want you all to know how very, very grateful I am to all of you. If you watch, comment, thumbs up, the support that you give helps to keep all of this going and helps to keep it growing. I appreciate it so much. Your comments like make my day sometimes, well, all the time. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's been an interesting year. There's a little bit more to go, and I want to thank you so much for joining me for this interesting year, for all of the years before and for all of the years to come. There's a ton of fun coming up. I look forward to sharing it with all of you. I'm sending you all so much love. I'll see you for the next video, and until then, as always, stay enthused. Bye.